We're on, Bill.
Oh.
We're live. Do your introduction.
All right. Well, that's a rude awakening. Time caught up with me while we were talking to Ryan Miller here. As we are on the road here at Lexington, it's time for District 12 AAA basketball tournament style as the Lady Tigers are fighting against the Chester County Lady Eagles this afternoon. And it's going to be, as usual, a hard-fought battle between two determined teams. And it's a winner goes on, loser goes home.
Yeah, we've beaten them twice. They're a very good team. They match up well with us inside. They're one of the few teams that really match up size-wise with Shaley and Averly inside. I guess the thing that in talking with some of the radio people, when they came to our place, they said we just didn't want to shoot the ball that much from outside, and they relied a lot on the inside game. So, that's been a couple of weeks ago, and it's always kind of scary, Bill, when you beat somebody twice already, and then district tournaments, the play-in game, this is who you have to play. So third time, it's hard to beat somebody three times, and we'll have to play really well to be able to move on.
Well, this will be the first time that they've been on a neutral floor, which might make a little bit of a difference. But you're right. That's always been a cliche that I've heard throughout my relationship with sports is beating a team three times in a row is quite a feat. It's like sinking 5 straight 3-foot putts. That's a tough thing to do.
Well, they've got a coach that's been there a long time, and she's a good coach. She was a good player when she played at Union, and she's coached some really good players as well. This is a young team that they have, but, we're kind of young too, even though we've got one junior, a couple of 2 juniors, a senior, and then a sophomore. And a lot of times we'll have a freshman out there playing. So, we're a young team, but we've had kind of an up and down season. They've had some time off too between games, and went over to McNary. McNary kind of got on us early over there. What was that, last Thursday night, I guess? Is that right? Last Thursday night. And then I really was impressed with the fight. Even though we were down, we got that thing within, 10 points. They hit a couple of long threes, kind of pulled away late. But we showed a lot of fight to come down behind 20, and that was impressive because, it's the last game of the year. You're going to the playoff game anyway. So to show that fight, to try to get back in that game and win it, they were diving on the floor, even in the fourth quarter, stuff like that. So it was good to see that. So, but here's the key. It's been like this all year. We got to shoot well from outside. So if we shoot well from outside, I think we move on. If we don't, it could be a struggle.
And we know what's around the corner, so we'll just have to cross our fingers, hope we can get everything done and put ourselves in the best possible posture as we go into the tournament proper tomorrow.
Yeah, you're going to get them one way or the other. We're talking about Southside. The winner of this game will get Southside tomorrow. You got to go through them, though, anyway. So we'll see.
Okay, let's take a pause for a word from our sponsors. We'll come back with the starting lineups for tonight's exciting basketball game. Stay with us here on K93. Chester County designated the visiting team in tonight's game, starting their lineups: Savannah Williams, along with Brooke Ketchum, Hannah Cherry, then Carly Heinzen, and Chloe Taylor. Head coach Lee Pipkin, assistant coaches Steve Robinson and Jennifer Showers. For the Hardin County Lady Tigers. Hear the round of applause for senior Riley Strickland, averaging 5 points a game. Then junior Hannah Miller, averaging 11 points a game. Sophomore Shaylee Green, averaging 8 points a game. Then junior Lilybeth DeBerry, averaging 9 points a game. And Avery Beavis, a junior, averaging 3 points a game. Head coach is Brandon Kirk, assistant coach is Sidney Hughes and Todd McGee. Rather sparse crowd, as you would expect, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we had to postpone a couple of days, but they're trying to get it all in. You know, we got to get, or they have to. They got to get through this thing by next Tuesday or Wednesday, because then you got region tournament play. So,
all right, Shaylee Green will be jumping center against Carly Heinzen. Oh, check that. That's Brooke Ketchum. And here's a tap. It's going to be controlled by Green. Taps it away, but it's going to be picked up by Prather, Juju Prather in the forecourt. Now, on the left wing to Cherry. Cherry gets it to Heinzen, picks up a dribble. Tigers in a man-to-man. Back outside to Williams, head of the key, in the corner. Bobbled a bit by Cherry, and back out to Heinzen. Underneath, here's a jumper. It's off and no good by Ketchum. Rebound controlled out there by Beavis. Down the floor they come. Here's a jumper from 3 on the left side, and Hannah Miller will pick up the first points of the game. Tigers lead 3-0 early.
That's a good sign.
So, down the floor, there's a long pass and underneath, a bank shot's going to be up and good by Heinzen. She'll score, and it cuts it to 3-2 now. Tigers across the timeline. This time DeBerry on the left side for 3. Got it. Boy, that thing popped up a couple of times before it finally came in. But DeBerry gets her first 3 of the night. The Tigers are up 6-2. Here's a steal on the inbound. Full court pressure applied. Beavis comes up with a loose ball. Will try to pass it over to Strickland, and it's stolen back there by Heinzen. So the Tigers will go back on defense, and underneath, going up is Ketchum. She missed the layup. Outlet pass goes down to Strickland underneath to Green. Shaylee Green lays it up and in. So, full court pressure being applied. There's another loose ball. Steal is going to be picked up by DeBerry. DeBerry in the corner to Miller for 3. Miller knocks down her second 3. The Tigers jump out 9-2. 5:58 left to go here in the first. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back. So the start off has been exceptional, but the Lady Tigers canning 3 of 3 from the three-point line and a deuce from the field, and they lead it now 11-2. Here's a Another pass that come down the floor trying to beat the Tiger pressure, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Hardin County. It's going to be on Green. That's going to be the first on Green, first on the Tigers, first of the game. 5:53 left to go here in the first period. Chester County brings it across the timeline. They get it to Cherry on the left side. Now to Williams, inside to Prather. Prather underneath, will be forced out of the lane there by Miller or rather Strickland. And loose ball gets opened up in the lane, and taking it up for an easy deuce there is Brooke Ketchum. As the Tigers were putting pressure on, the loose ball came up, Ketchum scored. Here's a lob underneath that's going to be stolen away by Ketchum as they tried to lob it in to Green inside. Lady Eagle basketball, driving down, stopping for a 3-foot jumper is Williams. Shot didn't go, but she will be fouled. Foul is going to be on Strickland. And that is going to put Savannah Williams on the line, shooting 2. 11-4 now. Make that 5 as Williams hits the first free throw. 5:08 left to go, first period. Tigers on top. She hit them both. So it's 11-6. DeBerry will bring it down the floor for the Tigers. Lobs it to Green at the high post on the left side. Here's a long 3 set up after a quick pass to DeBerry. DeBerry's 3 is going to be off, no good, out of bounds. Give it to Chester County. Now Prather gets it over, and Tiger press drops back into their half. And here's a travel call. It's going to be assessed on Juju Prather as she got it in the circle, was trying to look inside to pass and took an extra step. Floor mistake's going to give it to the Tigers backcourt. Now 4:43 left to go in the first period. So DeBerry goes on the right side to Green on the right wing. Back outside to LB. Now cross-court pass over to Strickland on the left wing. Man-to-man defense set up there by Chester County. First time we've really set up an offense tonight. As DeBerry goes over to Miller in the corner, right side. Outside to Beavis, who's come out high. Now to Strickland in the corner, outside now. Miller darts down beside the lane, finally picks up a dribble and goes to Green outside. Green over to, and Strickland has it in the circle. Double team. She gets it out to Green. Now loose ball in the corner. DeBerry for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Heinsohn. So, Chester County now has it with 3:40 remaining in the first. They trail 11-6. Prather in the circle. Down in the corner now to Cherry. On the right side, back to Prather. The jumper is going to be up and good over the top of Green. Prather gets her first points on the night. And it's now 11-8 as the Lady Eagles fight back. Tigers working across the timeline. They get it over to Beavis on the left wing. Now to Miller. Miller feigns left, goes right, and then goes to DeBerry on the left wing. 3 minutes even left to go in the quarter. It's 11-8. Now to Beavis on the left wing. Avery dribbles toward midcourt, goes right side now. Over to Miller. Miller giving a long 3, takes it, gets it. Yes, nice shot. As Miller has got 9 tonight. And leads the Tigers to a 14-8 lead at this point. 2:30, there's a whistle and a foul call. And the foul is going to be on Strickland. And now there's timeout on the floor. 14-8 to score. Tigers up. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 2 minutes, 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's 14-8 Hardin County as we're in TSSAA District 12 AAA Tournament Action play-in game here in Lexington. Chester County versus Hardin County as the Lady Eagles try to inbound it following the foul that was assessed against Hannah Miller, her first. Not a shooting foul. And the Eagles have it in the backcourt on the baseline. They get it inside now to Ketchum. Now across the line to Prather. To Williams in the corner left side. She puts up her two. That's a no good. Rebound taken down as Prather and Miller tie it up. No, they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, they're going to get them for a foul. I was thinking
that was on Heinz.
Yeah, they were going to call a hell ball or a walk.
And they called it on Heinsohn away from the ball. Prather and Miller had the ball.
We'll take it.
Anyway, we'll take it. Tigers bring it across. Shaylee Green, head of the key. To Strickland, right side now to Miller. Now to DeBerry. DeBerry dribbles toward the middle. Goes back to Strickland on the left side. 1:49 left to go here in the first period. Again, Tigers up 14-8. With it is Miller in the corner to Green. Loose ball gets away. It's going to be picked up by Ketchum. So the Lady Eagles are back on the offensive attack, trailing by 6. Now here's a pass in to Prather, batted away by Green, but Prather managed to pick it back up. Now under to Prather again. She drives, puts up a jumper. It won't go. Rebound and follow won't go by the Eagles. Finally, the ball will be controlled by Green. Out a pass now to Strickland under to Warren. Warren missed the first shot, but got the stick back. So Avery Warren, who snuck into the game with the foul and timeout, gets her first two. And the Tigers lead 16-8 with 56 seconds remaining. Tiger pressure forces a mistake on at midcourt, and it's out of bounds. Give it to Hardin County with another offensive chance here. An opportunity with 56.2 seconds remaining in the first period. Strickland inbound to DeBerry. DeBerry over on the right side of Warren. Underneath to Beavis. Beavis, 4-foot hook shot won't go. Rebound taken down. Ketchum. 40 seconds. Across the timeline comes Cherry. Left side to Ketchum. Ketchum guarded by Warren. Way outside. Pass underneath to Prather is a kick pass outside and a three put off and no good by Cherry. Loose ball, it will go out of bounds, and they say touch last by the Tigers with 23.9 seconds remaining in the quarter. Tigers still in the man-to-man. Right now with Green out and Warren in as the inbounds pass stolen by Strickland, and a quick timeout called by Brandon Kirk will preserve the Tiger possession with 22.5 seconds remaining in the first period. We'll take a 30-second pause. We'll be right back. Tigers up 16-8. Twenty-two and a half seconds left here in the first period. Hardin County doubling Chester County's score thus far and wanting to add to it on this trip down the floor. Strickland has it on the left wing, stops at the free throw line. In a quarter now to DeBerry. DeBerry drives in the lane, goes up for a little push shot about 6 feet away. It's off, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to put Lilybeth DeBerry exactly where she wanted to go, and that is to the free throw line with 10.9 seconds remaining. First shot is off, no good. Warren and Beavis in the low blocks for the Tigers. Second shot's good. Tigers now lead 17-8. 10.9. One last shot probably here by Chester County as Cherry brings it across the timeline. Goes on the left wing to Ketchum. Lob underneath and a jumper. It's off and in by Chloe Taylor, who's in for Chester County. Not only did she score, she was fouled.
Yeah, we didn't want that at the end of the quarter. But
foul is going to be on DeBerry. So reversal of fortune with her on the line a moment ago. Shot on the free throw is off, no good. Chased out of bounds. There is 0.6 of a second remaining, and it will be Chester County's ball underneath their own basket as Warren just ended up standing with it there on the line. I think she thought the horn went off. Here's a quick shot at the buzzer. It's off, no good. And the first quarter comes to a close. Lady Tigers lead at 17-10. We'll take a pause for a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back in exactly 60 seconds. For you here on K93, Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. And Lady Tigers enjoying a 7-point lead right now, hoping to add to it with this possession as they have the basketball to begin the second quarter. On the left side, they go to Strickland. Strickland in the paint, puts up a 13-foot jumper. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Prather. Over to Cherry. Cherry in the forecourt. Now to Ketchum at the head of the key. Down in the corner to Osborne, who will drive and put up a jumper from 10. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by DeBerry. She will get it across the timeline. And the Tigers will have it, leading 17-10 early in the second period. So Green penetrates, tries to dump the bounce pass down to Warren. Loose ball is picked up by DeBerry outside under to Warren. Warren's turnaround jumpers off, no good. DeBerry with the rebound. A 15-foot shot or jumper there by DeBerry is off, no good. Saved in by Warren, but into the hands of Esther Osborne. Osborne with it on the left wing now on the offensive end. Passes it inside to Prather. Right side to Cherry. Cherry tries to go under to Prather. A loose ball. Finally picked up and controlled there by Taylor. Now over to Ketchum. With it now is Cherry. She will get it under to Prather on the baseline. She'll pass underneath to Ketchum. Ketchum shots off, no good. But there is a whistle and a foul called on the Tigers. It's going to be called on Warren. Her first, the team's first in this quarter. First shot is up and good by Ketchum. And she hit them both. And the Tigers will bring it down the floor as they get it to Warren on the right wing. Warren cross court on the left wing to DeBerry. DeBerry looking inside, taking her time. Better hurry. I saw the 5-second starting. Now DeBerry goes down in the corner on the left side. Out to Green. Green head fake, stops in the paint. Gets it out now to Miller. Miller giving the three. Takes it. Banked it. Banked a three from the right wing. And that is the 12th point for Hannah Miller tonight. This afternoon, I might say. Now there will be a traveling call. Assist Esther Osborne as she comes across midcourt and executes the picture of a travel. And in her defense, she saw a player open and it closed up, and she had to take an extra step. It will be Tigers basketball as they get it into Green. Green stops on the baseline, goes outside now to DeBerry. DeBerry for three, off the front rim, no good. Rebound, Prather. Now to Cherry. Cherry underneath to Ketchum. Ketchum guarded by Warren, goes around, puts up the shot, off, no good. Warren has a rebound, and she has two blue jerseys hanging off of her. And showed a little bit of temper there.
Yeah.
As the girl was all over her, and that's going to be Chloe Taylor who picks up the foul. And that will be her first. But the Tigers will have it out now with 5:17 left to go here in the second period. They lead 20-12. Pass inside to Green as Warren tried to lob it in to Shaley. She had it batted away by Chester County. It will be Tiger basketball on the baseline. Inbound to DeBerry. DeBerry gets a pick from Warren. Over to Miller on the left side. DeBerry not giving much room now outside. Now to Warren on the baseline. To Miller in the corner. Miller dribbles back, head of the key. Stops down to Strickland in the paint. Tries to get Miller open on the right wing, but it closed up very quickly. Miller drives. Has DeBerry open on the left. She tries a three. Missed it. Warren right there for the stick back. Warren picks up her fourth point on the rebound. And it's 22-12 now. Tigers by double digits. Biggest lead of the night. And in the corner, here's Cherry for three. It's off, no good. Loose ball is going to be batted out by Esther Osborne with 4:23 left to go here in the second period. Tigers up by 10. So the Tigers bring it down. They get it over on the left wing to Strickland. Strickland back to the head of the key. Now to DeBerry. DeBerry has the ball tipped away there by Cherry. And back into the game comes Savannah Williams for Chester County. Somebody better come out here pretty soon. Well, they got five on the floor. But the Tigers have it on the left wing now to Strickland. A lob underneath. The Warren gets away from her. It's taken there by Ketchum. And the Lady Eagles bring it down the floor with 3:45 remaining. They will have it tipped out of bounds by a Tiger steal attempt. And I think it was Warren who attempted to steal. So Chester County has it out. Baseline, 3:42 remaining. Here's a jumper. It's off, no good. From the left side, Strickland with the rebound. She's running across the timeline. Looks on the right side to Miller. Miller closed up very quickly by Taylor there. Now over to Strickland on the left side. Back to Miller, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Alexis Rivers, who hacked Miller. Her first, team's second in the quarter. 3:22 left to go in the second. Here's DeBerry giving the three, takes it, connects with it. Beautiful shot by LB. And the Tiger lead is extended to 13 now. On the right side to Rivers. And a three. It's in and out by Williams. Rebound, Warren. Warren out in the pass with 2:58 across the timeline. Comes DeBerry. LB goes left wing to Strickland. Strickland quickly darts into the lane, goes in, banks the shot. She got it. Nice move there by Riley Strickland.
She
She likes that shot, and I like it too. Now there's a whistle on the inbound. Couple of substitutions. Green checks out for the Tigers. And
Avery back in.
comes Avery, yeah. So, once again, full court pressure being applied by the Lady Tigers. Cherry will get it across or get it at least over to Ketchum. Now a three off the left side. It's off, no good. Rebound fought for, saved in and put up. And finally, Juju Prather is going to pick up her fourth point on the night on the ball underneath. 27-14 now. 2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the half. Strickland on the left wing. Now stops at the ahead of the key, puts up a three, no good. Rebound, Ketchum gets it away from Warren, gets it over now to Cherry. Cherry outlet pass now to Heinsohn. Heinsohn to Williams on the right wing. Underneath to Ketchum, goes up against Warren, missed it. Rebound, Warren. She gets it out to Miller. Tigers are running. Strickland now across the timeline. 1:43 left to go. Driving into Warren. Warren shot just off the rim. No good. Rebound will be knocked out of bounds by Ketchum. Give it to the Lady Tigers underneath their own basket. 1:37 left to go in the half. Tigers up by 13. Inbound to Green. Now to Miller. And now they're going to call a
charge.
Wow, that was a quick offensive foul. Must have been a push away there. They called that on Strickland.
They called a charge on her.
So
she may have got her forearm up and pushed off.
Must have been. I did not see it. It was away from the ball. Here's a inbounds pass. Now it goes to Chester County. Working with it now is Taylor. Taylor midcourt to Prather. Over now to Williams. Long cross-court pass. Almost stolen by Miller with 1:25 remaining. Indeed, it was stolen by Miller. It was touched last down in that corner by Prather. Give it to the Lady Tigers. Nice play. Again, 27-14. Lady Tigers on top. 1:21 left to go here. 1:17 as LB steps on the center court line. Now to Green. Green breaks free, goes under for an easy layup. Shaylee Green turned that into an easy shot with her drive, and it's 29-14. Tigers by 15. Once again, the biggest lead of the night. Heinsohn puts up a 12-footer. No good. Rebound saved in by Miller. Miller over to DeBerry with 53 seconds. Now 50 seconds on the right side to Miller for three. Missed it. Rebounds tapped up in a hustling play there by Avery Beavis. She just couldn't get it to land in bounds. And with 44.9 seconds, Chester County has it stolen by Green. Green scores. Green takes away the inbounds pass, takes it straight to the glass. The Tigers lead 31-14. Long pass over to Prather. Prather's got a step lead, but it's caught up with by Strickland. Prather will indeed, however, be able to finish it out and get the layup with 22 seconds remaining. 31-16 now. Across the timeline come the Tigers. Green in the corner, deep side, right side. Now Green goes to the baseline, stops, gets it under the two. Beavis for two. Beavis open in the lane and gets a shot. 2 seconds, 1 second with the shot will be thrown up at the buzzer there by Heinsohn. To no avail. 33-16 is going to be the halftime score. The Lady Tigers impressive in the first half.
Yeah, they really were. And, we said that they would have to shoot really good, and they did. They started off hot. Church County had seen enough. I think we got up maybe 11-2, 9-2, 11-2, something like that. They seen enough, called a timeout, and they cut the lead. And then, the press is just absolutely killing Chester County right now. Very difficult. They've had a lot of turnovers. And the thing is, we're capitalizing on the turnovers, and that's the key. And we're shooting the ball really well, too. We're moving it inside, moving it outside. They're hustling. And like I said, it just seems like it's a carryover from the McNairy game where, we were relentless in that game. We've been relentless in this first half. We just got to keep it going.
6 3-pointers in the first half alone. So just got to keep that going. Lady Tigers lead at 33-16, halftime of the play-in game of District 12 AAA tournament right here in Lexington, Tennessee. We'll take a pause here for a word from our sponsors. We'll come back with more from Lexington after these words. Stay with us. Lexington, Tennessee. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. It's halftime of the split doubleheader we got today. As the Lady Tigers started at 3, and the Tigers will start at 6 this afternoon. So it's going to be a long day for the two of us. But you started at like 5 o'clock this morning. So
yeah,
it is. If we get a little bit dopey, you'll know why it is. We're not used to these hours.
If you look over here and I'm kind of dozing off, you'll know why. I'm pretty sure it's going to catch up at some point. It usually does.
I doze off, and I don't even have to work. So
yeah.
33-16 is the halftime score. Lady Tigers at this point, knock on wood, putting it on the Lady Eagles from Chester County. But let's look at the scoring real quick, see how it all went. For Chester County, leading score is Juju Prather with 6. She's followed by Brooke Ketchum with 4. Chloe Taylor with 2. Carly Heinzen with 2. And Savannah Williams with 2. And that's about it. For the Lady Tigers, having a hot half is obviously Hannah Miller, who was, I think, I didn't count all the misses, but I think she was 4 for 5 from a three-point distance in the first half. And she has 12 points to lead all players on the floor in the first half. She's followed there by L.B. DeBerry with 7 points, a couple threes of her own, along with Shaylee Green, got 6 from inside. Averly Warren has 4, and Riley Strickland with 2, and Avery Beavis with 2 in the first half. So a good half for the Lady Tigers. Looking for more to come. We'll have basketball action for you here in the second half in just a few minutes. Let's take another pause for a word, and we'll be right back. (33-16), the halftime score. Lady Tigers up and hoping to maintain control. Don't forget that the Tigers tonight will place a home team. Will play Lexington tonight at 6 o'clock or somewhere around there, depending upon how these games run. So be sure to stay with us all afternoon. As, again, this is win and go on, or lose and go home. So Chester County has the basketball to begin the second half, and no good by Cherry. Rebound. Prather is going to fight it out with Miller.
I think they called a hell ball.
Hell ball would be the result, yeah. I was trying to get Hannah to turn so I could see her number. Over now to DeBerry. DeBerry across the timeline now to Miller on the right side. Over now to Warren, left wing now to DeBerry. DeBerry to Miller, who dribbles to the right side. Goes under to Warren. Warren tries to pass it outside and throws it into the hands of Cherry. So the steal by Chester County, and they're back down the floor. Driving underneath is Williams. A bank shot is going to be put up, and the foul is going to be called on Strickland. That'll be her second. Check that. The foul is going to be on Warren, her second. To the line, shooting a free throw there is Prather. First shot's no good. Second shot, missed it as well. Rebound, Ketchum comes up with it. Over on the right side, baseline. Outside now to Prather. Pass underneath to Ketchum. Warren bats it away. Now to Williams in the corner for three. No good. Rebound, Heinsohn. Out to Ketchum tries a long three. It's going to be rebounded outside there by DeBerry. LB on the run. Goes to the right side. Held up there by Prather. Goes left wing now to Strickland. Strickland on the dribble, drives in. They leave her open. She takes it to the glass and scores. Nice move by Riley Strickland, the senior. She takes it in, gets her 4th point. Tigers lead 35-16 now. Full court pressure being applied. They beat it easily. Heinsohn on the floor. I thought she traveled. They're going to put up a shot. It caught the glass at an odd angle, but still fell. And as it caromed off the rim. And Chester County gets 2 there with 6:09 left to go in the third. 35-18. Here's a lob under to Warren. Warren open momentarily. It closed up. Ketchum's going to pick up a foul there, sending Warren to the line. That is the first foul on Ketchum. Averly Warren on the line, shooting 2. First shot is off the back rim. 35-18. Third period, 6:04 remaining. Second shot, yes. Nothing but cotton. So the Eagles bring it down the floor. Williams gets it over to Ketchum. Down to Heinsohn on the left wing for 3. Off no good. Rebound on the baseline to Miller. Miller over to Strickland. Riley dribbles it down. Tries to connect with Warren. Closed up. She will keep it and go to left wing now to Miller. Miller to Warren. Over to DeBerry. DeBerry to Miller. 5:32 left to go in the third. Tigers up 36-18. Here's a 3 by Green, and she nailed it. Crowd came alive on that one. Shaley doesn't have that many threes to her credit. That one will count for sure. Across the timeline, they bring it now to Heinsohn. Heinsohn tries the 3 from the left side. She gets the.
How many of those have we seen?
There's got to be at
season?
least 10 of them this year. Now I bet I hadn't seen 20 in my entire career. The ball's sandwiched in between the rim and the backboard, and nobody's brave enough.
These officials are like us. They're just all looking at it like, okay.
Give me a ball.
Yeah. The cheerleader came out like, just throw me up there. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. The first shot missed. Second shot, got it. All right. It will be Chester County basketball. It's called a hell ball. And they'll inbound it to Prather. Outside now, Cherry to Heinsohn on the left wing. In the corner to Ketchum now. Left side, back to Heinsohn for 3. She got it. Heinsohn brings the Chester County crowd alive. It's 39-21 now. Green in the paint, goes on the left side to DeBerry. DeBerry guarded closely by Williams. Perhaps too closely, but she got it off to Green. Now to Miller, back to Green. Green drives in, finds Warren open. Warren on the other side of the lane, takes it back for 2. So the Tigers up by 20 now. Chester County, Prather loses it in the backcourt, finally regains it. She's in trouble. She'll pass it over and get it to Cherry just in time to beat the 10-second count. Here's a 3 from the corner by Williams. It's off, no good. Rebound, DeBerry. Or rather, Strickland. Strickland down the floor under to Warren. Warren double teamed underneath. Has it stripped away. Now there's a whistle. And a foul called on Warren. Pushing foul on Warren. That's her third. And it will be Chester County basketball with 4 minutes left to go in the third. They're down by 20. Ketchum to Heinsohn underneath to Prather. Turnaround jumpers off, no good. Rebound stolen under there by Beavis. Avery Beavis. Big rebound inside. Outside now, underneath from DeBerry to Warren. Back to DeBerry for three. Off, no good. Rebound, Heinsohn. 3:33 left to go in the third. Tigers up 41-21. So with it, Prather on the right side. Now to Heinsohn for three. She buried it. Heinsohn's got 10 now. Two straight three-pointers here in the third. And it's 41-24. Tigers by 17. Now, with it is Beavis on the left wing for Hardin County. Now to DeBerry. DeBerry back out front to Miller. Miller to Strickland right wing. Still a man-to-man defense by the blue-clad Chester County Lady Eagles. Strickland goes on a dribble crusade, stops, puts a shot up about 10 feet away. It's off, no good, but she will be going to the line. A nice way to milk a couple of free throws there by Strickland. She's got 4 tonight. First shot's off, no good. So Green checks back in for Hardin County. Warren will sit down with 3 fouls now. And Strickland misses both free throws. Rebound Chester County. And they're coming back up the floor now. Here's a jumper from about 12 on the baseline. It's off, no good, but Brooke Ketchum gets the follow. And it's 41-26. She got the little bank shot underneath off of the shot missed there by Esther Osborne. Tigers bringing across the timeline.
Call that on us.
There's a whistle and a push-off foul, I think.
Well, there's a moving.
It's going to be assessed on Green.
Yeah, moving screen. She didn't keep her ground. She just kept moving along, and she was trying to get the pick.
Got to sit still for a bit anyway. So across the timeline come the Eagles. They take it down to the baseline, and Cherry tries to connect with Osborne and throws it out of bounds. Give it to the Tigers with 2:03 left to go in the third. Hardin County up 41-26. Right wing to Green. Green drives, baseline, goes under, has a shot blocked by Ketchum. But a whistle and a foul is going to put Shaylee Green on the line, shooting 2. Ketchum now has 3, all of them in this quarter. 1:53 remaining in the third. Tigers now up 42-26. First shot by Green is up and good. Second shot, got them both. 43-26 now, under 2 minutes to go in the third. Heinsohn over to Prather. Prather back to Heinsohn. Now to Prather underneath. Green bats it away. Loose ball. Finally picked up there. And a three-pointer put off the left side. Off no good. Green with the rebound. Outlet pass going to be stolen by Osborne. Osborne underneath to Prather. Prather goes up for the shot. It's waved off, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Green. That's her third. Saved a bucket, but it cost Shaylee a foul there. Inbounds, we're going to throw it away as they try to catch Williams over in the corner on the wide pass, and Williams couldn't bring it in, and it's Tiger basketball.
It's kind of been
in
that
the
day.
backcourt.
Kind of been that day for Chester County. You know, they get a turnover and then they turn it back, and you know that kind of thing.
You have those. DeBerry to Green. Green drives against Prather. Outlet pass now, trying to get it out to Beavis. It got through her hands, picked up there by Osborne, and Williams will take it across the timeline, or Cherry rather, and now is a loose ball batted away, picked up by Prather. As now Prather takes a shot from the free throw line. It's off, no good. DeBerry will go up against Osborne, and Osborne will be called with a travel. Things getting a little bit sloppy here in the last couple of trips into the game for the Lady Tigers. Kate Helen Parrish. Out comes Green. Shaley will take a break. She's not happy about the foul situation. And here come the Tigers, leading 43-26, 45 seconds left to go in the third. DeBerry looking for some help.
Yeah, she got it with Coach.
Yeah, it's about to have a 5-second call, and Coach Kirk stood up and called timeout just in time. 39 seconds left to go in the third period. Tigers up 43-26. We'll be back in 1 minute. .30 seconds left to go here in the third. Tigers lead at 43-26. Out on the wing on the left side dribbling is DeBerry. Gets it back to Strickland, who crosses to the right side. Now to Miller. Miller crosses the lane again. We're just going back and forth to try to lob it into Beavis. Stolen away there by Prather. Over now to Cherry down the floor. Here's Heinsohn for three on the left wing. In and out, no good. Rebound's going to be tapped away with 3.9 seconds remaining. And as luck would have it, it will be Chester County's basketball here with just enough time to score if we don't play good defense. Inbounds. Prather puts it up too quick. Missed it. Rebound. Going to be put up and in by Taylor. Taylor scores a deuce to end the quarter, narrowing the score now 43-28. We got 8 more minutes to hang on to this lead, so let's stay tuned in. We'll be back after this 1 minute timeout and let the Tigers get her done. Having a great time here in Lexington, Tennessee this afternoon. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. It's 3 quarters gone. Lady Tigers in pretty good condition right now, 43-28, but we got some defense to play here for sure. A little offense wouldn't hurt, or a little more offense. Tigers have the basketball, speaking of offense, and they'll bring it over to Green to begin the quarter. She's on the right wing. Out to the head of the key to Miller. Hannah on the dribble, guarded closely by Williams. Now to Green has come out. She wants to dribble a little bit. Now to Strickland. Tigers obviously not churning to put the ball up, but I'm almost sure they're not in a stall either. But they're looking for a good shot. Now to DeBerry on the left wing. She'll lob it over. I don't know what she was trying to get it to. I think perhaps Strickland, but the pass was high and behind her. Out of bounds. Give it to Chester County. As they bring it down to Ketchum. She tries the long three. Off no good. Rebound Shaley. Shaley on the run. Catches to Strickland. She goes underneath. She's going to put the shot up over Osborne, and Osborne will be whistled for a foul. That'll be her first. And to the line goes Riley Strickland, who will be shooting two. 1 minute gone here in the fourth period. First shot's off, no good. Got the second one. Tigers now lead 44-28. As across the timeline comes Cherry to Prather on the line. Now to Osborne. She drives in, puts the shot up. It didn't have a chance, but there's a whistle and a foul call. Foul's going to be on Beavis. And that's Avery's first foul. She just moves around underneath there and gets away with all these obvious fouls she commits. And she just got one. Seriously, on the line, Esther Osborne's first shot is off, no good. So the Tigers hanging on to a 44-28 lead here. 6:55 left to go in the game. Here's a second shot's off, no good. Green had it. Beavis ends up with it. Tigers will get it across the timeline. Strickland does a pirouette at midcourt, gets it to Green. Now over here is DeBerry for three. It's off the back rim, four on the baseline. And the Tiger crowd did not like the call as they called it out on Hardin County. 4 players involved, and but Chester County will have it. 6:34 remaining. Here's a pass into Prather. Prather loses her balance and falls over Beavis just outside the lane. There's a whistle and a foul call. And it's going to be on Beavis. You must have heard me about that foul, Beavis.
Yeah, I know.
You just picked up 2 in a row there.
You have a way about you.
Don't listen to me, Avery. All right, 6:32 left. On the line is Prather. Juju Prather, first shot is up and good. Second shot off, no good. Rebound, Avery Beavis. So there you are. 44-29 now. Down the floor they come. DeBerry tries the three on the left wing. It's off, no good. Cherry with the rebound. Over to Osborne, back to Cherry. They're running. Down to Williams in the corner. Back to Prather in the lane. 8-foot jumper off, no good. Rebound Ketchum. She missed the layup. Got her own rebound, put it up, got this one. Ketchum has 8 tonight. And it's 44-31. Tigers by 13. Full court pressure. Green gets it across the timeline now to DeBerry. DeBerry underneath to Beavis for 2. So Avery Beavis gets the pass from Shaylee Green, puts it up and in. And it's 46-31. Here's a jumper off the left side. It's off no good by Cherry. Rebound taken down by Miller. Miller over to DeBerry, and DeBerry will deliberately dribble in to the offensive end of the floor. Now over to Green. Green to Miller. Back now to Strickland on the right wing. Now to Beavis, who's come out high at almost the center court circle. Tigers not afraid to back it up here and eat up some clock. 4:53, speaking of clock, left to go in the game. So DeBerry shields it away from Prather, gets it over to Strickland. Strickland goes back and forth against Osborne. Now to Miller. We're playing slalom dribble out on the perimeter. Green now. Catches Beavis going to the basket. She lays it up and in wide open. Nice play by Green. And Beavis right in the right spot for the two. Tigers will bring it down, or rather the Eagles will bring it down. They go in the corner now to Williams. It gets through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover. Give it to the Tigers with 4:14 remaining in the fourth quarter. 48-31, the Tiger lead. Now to Beavis. Back to DeBerry. DeBerry over to Strickland, and the Tigers beat the press. Strickland. Reverse pivot, goes right wing now to Green. He's way outside. 3:56. Now Green loses it, goes to the floor. The ball's in a scramble there, and let's see. It's going to be a hell ball call. Give it to Chester County.
We thought we got a timeout, but we didn't. Better get them back out. Here they go. Coach Kurt was trying to get a timeout. They didn't give it to him.
And now Chester County brings it down with Cherry on the left side to Rivers, who's in for Chester County, out to Prather. Back to Cherry. Prather outside the circle to Rivers. To Prather in the lane. Shots up and off, no good. Tip drill, and they're going to give it to the Tigers on the end line. 3 or 4 players involved in the rebound. It gets knocked out of bounds. Give it to Hardin County. 3:23 remaining. Tigers trying to beat the press. They get it to Strickland in the forecourt. And she gets it back to DeBerry. And the Tigers set up another slow-down kind of offensive setup. I wouldn't call it a stall, but it's definitely deliberate. DeBerry to Strickland, and Strickland's going to be fouled by Taylor, Chloe Taylor. And that's only the second team foul, so it's going to be a while before we'll be doing any shooting.
I'm not sure that I don't know that he wasn't trying to help them out or what, but she acted like that's not what she wanted to do.
There's a lob pass inside from Strickland to Green, and Green will score on the inbounds pass. So here's a shot down in the corner. It's off and no good by Williams. Rebound taken down by the Tigers. Beavis gets it over to Strickland, and the Tigers back on the offensive attack. 2:35 left to go here in the fourth. Tigers still working it outside. Now there's a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Alexis Rivers. Her second. And that is the third team foul. As now there's an inbounds pass and another quick foul call. That'll be the fourth foul. That's going to be on Rivers again. She picks up her third. And the next foul will put the Tigers on the line if they so choose to foul. Inbound to Strickland. Strickland across the timeline. 2:22. Now to DeBerry outside. Guarded by Prather.
No, they got 5 seconds.
5-second call called on Prather. That was awfully quick. Anyway, they got to give it to Chester County with 2:16 remaining. Tigers up by 19. There's a pass on the left wing to Heinzen. Now to catch him underneath Prather. Prather has it knocked out from behind by Miller. Give it to Chester County with 2:08 left to go in the game. Inbound to Prather. Prather outside. Here's a Three from the head of the key. It's up and good by Hannah Cherry. 50-34 now. Tigers by 16. Tigers work it up the floor. Perfectly defend. Go up against the full court pressure to get it to Green at midcourt. She's in the forecourt on the right wing. Outside, she goes to Strickland. Now at 141, Strickland turns back toward the lane underneath. And going in for the score from the side is Avery Beavis, as she got the quick pass from Strickland underneath. And she'll score 52-34 now. Here's a long three. It's up and good by Brooke Ketchum. One thing about Chester County is they're not laying over. They're not going to give up. 52-37 now, 1:13 remaining. Now to Beavis. Beavis will be fouled by Rivers. That'll be her fourth.
They got that foul. It kind of bailed us out right there, and I thought we were fixing to get a 10 count.
They're going to give it to Beavis on the line to shoot two here. 1:10 remaining. Tigers up 52-37.
Goodness
First
gracious.
shot hit the rim, went up, hit the top of the backboard, came down, hit the rim again twice, and then fell off. You know your snake bit when that happens. Second shot's off the back rim as well. Prather with the rebound. And the Lady Eagles bring it down the floor. They get it on the left side of Prather to catch them. In the corner to Heinsohn. Heinsohn wants the three. Instead goes in, takes a two from about 15. Rebound Prather. Her follow won't go. Rebound is going to be put up and off. This is going to be Heinsohn, who will be fouled in the act of shooting. Foul is going to be on Miller, her second. And Heinsohn goes to the line to shoot two. Tigers up 52-37, now 52-38. As Heinsohn hits the first of two. Out of the game is Avery Beavis. Gets a solid round of applause from the Tiger faithful.
Yeah, she's had a good game today.
Really good
defensively,
game.
too.
Absolutely.
Kind of just all over the place like she normally is. Kind of wreaking a lot of havoc.
Well, I told you she's sneaky.
Yep.
Second shot's off, no good. Rebound taken down by Chester County. They get it out and around. They're trying to get it on the left wing, and they throw it away. So, 46 seconds left to go in the game. Lady Tigers will advance in the tournament.
We will.
And it's just a matter of what the margin of victory is going to be. And they lose the basketball underneath the bleachers, I think.
I guess Chester County has decided they're going to work on their press this last 46 seconds.
Get set for next year.
Yeah.
Now they're having to get another basketball out.
Yeah, I think that thing went way
went underneath the bleachers.
Yeah, they lost
with
the
46 seconds. So
there it is.
Now they got a new ball in here, and they finally pulled it out from under the bleachers. Perfect timing. Inbound. Goes over to Miller. Miller over to Green. Green beats the pressure. 39 seconds. Outside now is Jaylee Jean in for the Lady Tigers. Jean to Strickland. Over to Jean on the right wing. 25 seconds. Looks like they're just going to play it out. On the right side now to Strickland. 18 seconds. She backs out to midcourt. Now there's a reach-in foul is going to be called on Rivers, and she manages to foul out. And came in off the bench and picked up three really quick fouls, and then just got her last two. First shot up and no good by Strickland. Second shot is good, and the Tigers lead 53-38 with 13 seconds remaining. They're going to let Cherry bring it down, and Williams will take a long three-pointer. It's off, no good. Rebound taken down by DeBerry, and that'll be all she
Good.
wrote.
Yep.
The Lady Tigers are going to win it 53-38. They will advance and go into battle tomorrow as they continue their road here in District 12 AAA with a victory here in the play-in game.
Yeah, they did a tough thing, beating a team 3 times in one season. Chester County, from the first game we played them until now, has improved a lot. They had a lot of open looks, just couldn't get anything to fall. But they're a young team. They're going to be something to deal with in the coming seasons. And our team, man, they come out and played well, really well in the first half. That's one of the best games I've seen them play in quite some time. It looked like the team that really started the season defensively, made a lot of shots. And, Hannah Miller started it with it. And then Lily Beth got in the picture, shooting the threes. And then we dominated inside, put the press on, and forced a lot of turnovers. And Chester County never really was in the game, except there early. They called an early timeout. But then after that, that's about it. That was midway through the first quarter.
Yeah, an outstanding game played by the Lady Tigers, and they kept Chester County off balance all night with the pressure, and they never could recover from that.
No,
and their outside shooting just wasn't what I remember it being from our previous games before. But as long as the Lady Tigers can shoot like we did tonight, we'll be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, you will in this part of the bracket on the ladies' side. I mean, Southside's head and shoulders the top team. Okay, I mean we know that they're the defending state champions. They got a lot of those kids back. They got the one girl that is a senior, Askin, I believe, and she's really good. She's probably the best player in the tournament, and they play hard and play fast. But having said all that, we're in the tournament now, so anything goes in a district tournament or region tournament. And let's see, we'll play the winner. I think we play – well, we do. We've got Southside coming up, and then we'll just see what happens from there.
All right, and, playing devil's advocate, if we lose to Southside, we got a good shot of taking that third spot, which will help our situation when we move on to the region. Automatically 3 more games. I mean, that they just won 3 more – added 3 games to their season tonight. So
yeah, exactly.
And who knows, possibly more.
Yeah. And, we got another one to go here in about an hour and a half, couple of hours or so at 6 p.m. as the Tigers and Lexington will hook up too. So we got a long way to go.
We do.
We got another game.
We got some work to do, and don't never fear. I'll keep an eye on Steve so he behaves himself in the hospitality room. So don't worry about that, Tiger
I hope
fans.
it's a good one.
But final score, Lady Tigers win it 53-38. Let me give you the scoring real quick before we go off. The Chester County Lady Eagles were led by Carly Heinzen with 11 and Brooke Ketchum, both with 11 points each, followed by Juju Prather with 7, Savannah Williams with 2, and Hannah Cherry with 3, Chloe Taylor with 4, and for the Lady Tigers, leading scorer would be Shaylee Green with 13. She's followed by Hannah Miller with 12. That surprises me a little bit.
Well, she had that 3.
Right, and Averly Warren had 7. Lily Beth DeBerry had 7. Riley Strickland had 6. And that's about it. 53-38, the final. Lady Tigers advance, and we'll be playing tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Is that right?
No, we're at 3 tomorrow.
3 tomorrow, okay.
Yeah.
But we do have a game. Maybe that's where I got confused.
Well, if the boys win, it'll be 6 tomorrow, too. So it'll be the same times.
All right, so that'll be about it for us for now. So stay near radio. We'll see you in about an hour and a half and see the Tigers come away with a win tonight as well. So For Steve Carnell and my good buddy Steve Smith, this is Bill Sharp saying good afternoon, Tiger fans. We'll be back in a little bit.